Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. Pardon me. So I don't know exactly what we're looking for here. I'm pretty torn about our destinations, but I do know that I have high hopes for the fact that we have 271 funds and are about to have access to a black market. So I think this has villages and a mummy. We like villages. Let's just go to the place that has all the villages. This place, one village. That doesn't seem like enough. This place has 2 villages. That's way more our style. Okay, this guy wants us to find instruments. What a coincidence. And then we get to fill up our trek a little bit more. So, we have an abundance of red dice, right? Actually, we are down to only 2 red dice. Let's take Sergeant Harold Jeremiah with us then, maybe? It's a source of sanity from killing animals, and then here we have a source of sanity from eating the animals. We do have to deal with these guys. This cannibal pyromaniac thing is just not going to work. But I think a soldier is definitely a thing we wanted. He's a sexist soldier, but I think our whole trek is nope. Our scout is female, in fact. Well, whatever. That's basically how I come down on that. Well, whatever. Now the question is, do we want to pick somebody up to replace one of our cannibals with? Like, we could get rid of this native scout, right? We'd, like, go for a Bedouin, drop the native scout, but I like the native scout's abilities. We're just going to try to find a place to cleanse. And then let's purchase equipment, and no shotgun. Man, if ever there was a time when a shotgun would be useful. So we're taking a treasure pendulum. I like that a lot. We're taking a campsite. Like that a lot. We're taking a couple of shovels. If we're going to bring a treasure pendulum, we should bring shovels. So we don't really need another source of sanity, but it wouldn't be terrible. I'm not going to bring canvas. We're heading to a dry land, so I don't know that we need machetes. A little climbing gear is cool, but I don't know that it's... we're going to buy all these. A little climbing gear is cool, but I don't know that I want to spare the slots necessarily. Dynamite is great for fighting and other things. Bring some torches. Could be caves. We don't really need to devote another slot to stuff that we just want to use to trade with the locals. We could go up to 1 med kit for each of us. That's probably more than we'll need. It's good to bring, though. And then, I guess, whiskey. We have an alcoholic in the party already, don't we? The cook, I think? Yeah. Let's bring some whiskey. Let's bring a bunch of whiskey. Does that seem sensible? Deal. Yeah, and then we'll be stowing the horn flute, and I don't know what else. It does suck not to have a pack animal, you know? Here's hoping this all finds a way to work out somehow. Alright, so how many were 1 slot over? Alright. So we're going to put the horns away, obviously. Now we need to find something to... Let's maybe do this, and then bring a slot of water, and we'll just deal with stuff as we deal with it. We're going to use the weather balloons right away, maybe. Well, let's not use it right away. Let's wait until we're actually having an inventory thing. So we're having a little bit of a situation, and then we'll pop all the weather balloons, because I want to reveal as many things as possible the old-fashioned way. So let's reveal settlements. It'd be good for us to know that. Okay, so we have a bunch of points, and I don't know what I want to do with them, because I'm very nervous, basically about everything that's happening. Alright, let's check this cave. I definitely clicked on the wrong hex. Here is an insane place to click. Here is obviously correct. Alright, let's light a torch and explore. Hey, free mummies. Give me that mummy, though. Okay, a fire also was started. Gee, I wonder who. So at this point, I think we can pop the weather balloons. There's nothing else that we that we see. So let's throw out these weather balloons. There's another stone circle. There's an abandoned camp. There's a slaver ring, an oasis, and another oasis. Okay, all very interesting. Let's have a little drink. That'll get us to the village in one piece. We have a lot of information about where we want to go from here. But let's start by hanging out at this village. We are at 1 standing. Yes, I quickly understood the language of these people. So do I want to try to recruit... Yeah, let's gain a point of standing, because honestly, we might be able to recruit a new scout who doesn't have the taste for human flesh. We also should probably... I don't know if we want to even try to get this. It's valuable and everything, but we could try to get it on the way back to the ship, right? And then we wouldn't have to worry about lugging it everywhere. Because my concern is that we're pretty tight on inventory right now. Let's try to trade some hyena pelts. Let's throw in another pelt. Can I get from them some value? I mean, we could buy, like, a couple of torches. Basically, I just want to buy stuff until we're exactly getting 1 standing. Just trying to get maximum value here. That actually seems perfectly reasonable. Right, I can't get anywhere near the tooth. Actually... Although this puts me in kind of a bad place, inventory-wise. Yeah, let's plan to get the tooth on the way back to the ship. Recruit. Well, we could replace one of our cannibals with a camel, who's way more likely to, way less likely to eat anybody. We're just going to try to make it through this. Alright, let us rest here. Michelle Gerlin wants to stay in the village. We will deny that request, but I'll tell you what, buddy, we're going to stay another night, and you can just, have a little alone time with your beloved. Do men in Europe have multiple wives? Yeah, sure. Yep, still no idea what that event actually does. So, our treasure pendulum is going nuts. I guess let's walk a good distance and see what we can see. We may be turning around to fight this slaver camp. We got a lot of information there. Yeah, let's go fight some slavers. So I'm gonna level up Harold Jeremiah twice, because this will give us the maximum XP from the fight, or the maximum sanity from the fight, rather. I'll fight a panther, too. I don't care. You're not afraid of a panther? Actually, we're fine. I'm gonna drink a whiskey so that guy's not in super angry mode. I don't know if it would have an effect on combat, but I really don't want to find out this way. Alright, let's fight. It's just a single panther. We should be okay. Right, so he only has like 10 health. Yeah, let's kick him. This will stun him, but that's not a very good use of these dice. Roll. Okay, so now I need 2 damage. I'm going to roll again and see if we can't get... Nope, we didn't get claw. So... bullet plus eye is lethal. Take all this. Cook's not really that leveled. You know what we should do is trade with the slavers. Trading with the slavers will give us a penalty to our standing, but then killing the slavers will reverse a lot of that, and slavers often have really cool stuff, like a shotgun. A shotgun with our dice is just fantastic. Definitely something we want. So let's trade some animal teeth. Let's trade a whole lot of small animal teeth for some bigger animal teeth. Also, whiskey. Let's put all of our animal teeth on the thing here. Let's just consolidate our inventory slots. There we go. That's a fair trade. Deal. -3 standing. Hey, Mr. Slaver, I have bad news for you. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. If we can roll mind on this die, I'm definitely going to use a dynamite on the fight. Okay, so We can do shotgun blast, but I'm going to try to save this. I think it's shotgun sword man is 5 damage to everything. Yeah, I think so, and that's obviously pretty great. Get reroll. Yep, shotgun power blast. And then we have a lot of great stuff that could happen here if we can just roll the right stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna pop a dynamite, absolutely worthwhile. This will kill almost all of them, and then the dog finishes off that guy. We gain 20 sanity. Ooh, okay. We get some percentage of what they had on them. So I'm gonna take the cost in flares because we can just use them right away. I'm gonna take everything. We'll throw a lot of stuff out here on the map, but for now, let us cost and flare. I'm up here. That's why that's out of range. Actually, you know what? The cost and flares don't let us reveal any information. And shooting a cost and flare at a question mark doesn't reveal it or anything. Is there a place where it would be useful to us to start a fire? No, it doesn't look like it. So we are going to cook and eat this. We're going to throw away the flares. I don't think they're very good. We're going to throw this away. I don't need it. How about this and this I don't need. This I don't need. Throwing out the water seems like not a great play right now. We need to get down to this mission and use the storage there. I don't think we need the coca leaves. We have plenty of sanity restoration. There's an oasis right here. Yeah, we have to use so much water just to get to the mission. I was thinking that we can refill our water at the oasis and maybe we can throw it away right now, but that seems like actually a pretty bad idea to me. Then again, maybe we don't have a lot of better options. Because we still need to drop 2 things. It's going to be like the other dynamite, as much as I hate that. And the water? Yeah. Okay, we definitely have trade value. If nothing else, dudes in missions love whiskey. So I'm going to move to here. We're going to go to the cave afterward. Let's move to here and let's throw some stuff into the mission storage supply so that we don't have to carry it anymore. And we're probably going to aggro this giant scorpion and have to fight him with our sweet shotgun. So let's hold these. These are all really good dice. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, it's shotgun plus man is just 5 damage. That's pretty good. 2.5 damage per die. Is pretty okay. So let's hold all of these. And I'm going to see... Okay, I did roll mind and hand. So we can do mind, hand for Rip Relief. That leaves this guy with 1 health effectively, and we end him. Okay. 20 sanity. Whole bunch of raw meat. Scorpion stinger. We don't really need a scorpion stinger. But we can move to here with all of this stuff intact. Stupid Jean-Michel is all mad. We can move to here and just eat the overburdened cost and then drop off things that we wish to send home. I think that that's actually pretty sensible. We'll just take an overburdened move. Okay, so this guy is happy to see us. Let's throw some things in here. So the mummy, because the mummy has a potential to come back to life and make things very awkward for us. And then the panther pelt and the scorpion stinger? Or how likely are we to find more jewels? I honestly don't know. The scorpion stinger is actually kind of more valuable for trade. The reason I didn't immediately put the elephant tusks in was I was thinking about that village where we're going to go get one later, but we can maybe just deal. Yeah, we'll take that when it comes. It'll be fine. We'll be fine somehow. Does he have anything neat? No, not really. Well, let's stay overnight. We're going to stay overnight a couple of times, probably. So let's trade him. Yeah, sure. 30 value. Deal. Man. Throughout the entire evening, the priest made it very clear to us that Hijukusepu was not welcome here. Hate. Alright, let's stay overnight again. I think it's worth it. So we'll trade this. And the meat? Honestly. Whatever, I'll just give him a whiskey, it's fine. One more time. Stay overnight, barter, a whiskey. Deal. Okay. Access storage room. So I am going to put... Do I want to put the panther pelt in? Let's put the jewels in. Okay, that's the way I want to do this. I waffled a little bit on it, but I've come to a decision. Okay, so this is going to cost all of everything. It's very expensive. We do have the ability to just camp in the open, though. Let's head this way. We have got to find a shaman to cleanse these people. Stuff is really building up quickly. Ooh. Let us enter the tomb and open the sarcophagus and fight the mummy. So... this is tricky. I'm going to keep I think. There's definitely a case to be made to, for trying to get Ripper Leap. I'm going to go ahead and apply Claws for sure. And then it would be cool if I could roll Shotgun, maybe. You know what? I am going to re-roll this. I would rather have Ripper Leap. Okay, well that sucks. So we get Kick, plus Kick, plus Precise Attack. And we did 9 damage. We did 11 damage. Oh wow, that was really lucky. Okay, well, fate is on our side. And we murdered the crap out of this guy. We're at 1 standing. So calm down the cook a little bit. We'll head to here. We might do an open air camp rather than negotiating with this jerk again. Let's check and say, wow, really? This is crazy. Okay, at this point, I was going to save the meat and try to level up the cook again before eating it, but at this point, we're talking about discarding stuff that's actually really valuable, so. It is a lot of sanity to travel everywhere. I'm going to intentionally travel for 1 day with low sanity. It would be so much more efficient to get on top of this and then drink some more whiskey. Okay. Standard move, just walk past this. Okay. So, nobody in the group is superstitious. There's no penalty for using a stone circle. Okay, and there's not even anything to use it on. And then, Hijukusepu started a fire. Great. You know, I was kind of thinking that I would like to make camp. But I guess we can't do that here. Come on, Panther. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we'll enter the pyramid. That sounds fine. I was really hoping the Panther would just path into us and we could get a free fight. Is it worth it to go out of our way to fight the Panther? Get a pelt and some meat and stuff. I'm going to try it. course he moved away. What an ass. Alright. Let's, I guess just make a loop and head back. Did we... No, that other village is in kind of an awkward place, actually. Oh, I'm a little reluctant to camp, I guess, because cannibalism, but also, I guess I don't really... Wait, you can't do it there? How about up here? I know I'm asking for trouble. Okay. Jean-Michel has been bitten by Luis. I'm going to refuse to butcher the dog. Jean-Michel will grumble about it, but that's all he ever does anyway. That's a pretty good bite. I wish the dog could bite for 3 damage during combat. Alright, we're going to rest overnight. We're going to eat a bad moment here. Oh, jeez. Okay. An argument between Jean-Michel Gerlain and Tim Timster. I think we're going to try to arrest Tim. This will probably work, and if it doesn't, I'd rather Tim run away than the cook. Basically. Also, I guess we probably can't really afford to push it with the cook's loyalty. Alright, entering camp now should be a little bit more... Alright, Sergeant Harold Jeremiah is paranoid now. We're all pretty paranoid, it's fine. Let's pack up camp and get a move on. There's no reason, like, there's no terribly compelling reason not to swing through here. Okay, cancel travel, fight this jerk. Point blank him. I am gonna hold this, but let's... Yeah. Let's try to fight Ripper Leap, right? You know how I feel about that Ripper Leap. Roll. Okay, that's pretty good. So we do the Ripper Leap, which is fantastically efficient. And then we sword the crap out of this guy. And we take all of his delicious meat. So we're not going to get enough points to level somebody up after this. The question is, do I level up Jean-Michel Gerlain for the raw meat? Or do I level up Tim Timster? I think the answer is Tim Timster. Oh good, he gained a red die. That's what we really needed. And then I think I'm going to discard the torches for now. I don't see any more caves. Alright, let's see what this guy had. Ooh, a treasure map. I'm glad I didn't toss the torches. And some fireworks that I think I'm going to discard. And then Hijikisepi eats the cook. God damn it. What a horrible time for that, too. Alright, hold on. Let's think about that in a moment. I have to discard something now. Actually, that sucks a huge amount. That's like, we have to discard something that's actually valuable now. I can't believe we didn't find a single hut. It's insane. Where's this? This is... There's a strip of grass surrounded by desert with a mountain to the bottom left of it. Here. It's right there. Okay. It's not that awkward to go to. Well, we really needed that cook. That was, like, really valuable to us. God. And without the carrying capacity, I guess it's the jewels? Jewels are worth 30 funds. No, it would be like the panther pelt. Yeah, I think it's the panther pelt. Alright. I really needed to be able to eat meat for sanity. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna go here and just make camp, I guess. After we aggro the raptor, we fight it. Okay. Let's see what we find. A dinosaur skull and a crystal ball. Those are both great. And we have to make camp because otherwise we will go insane before we get back to the ship. Okay, great. Yeah, sure. Just stack them up. Whatever. Alright, we're going to rest one more time. Okay, Hijikisepi has done some scouting and has marked a few spots on our map. That's a very useful thing that scouts can apparently do while you're resting. Let's pack up the camp and leave. And a big fire. And we have to stand in the fire the entire time we're packing up for some reason. I'm going to discard the shovel at this point. And... gee, the medical supplies. Now, this is 60 value worth of medical supplies. We would drop something that's only worth funds before we would do that. I think it's going to be the scorpion sting. And we head to here, where we can make camp again. I dreamt that Jean-Michel Gerlain had returned, but his limbs were gory stumps, and he tortured me for the reason why I had led him into death. Listen, I didn't lead you into death. It was this jerk. How long is it? It's going to take 101 sanity to get back to the boat. It only takes 56 to get back to the village, and the village is a way better place to rest. It takes a lot less time to rest at the village. So are we bailing? I'd love to hit this thing up. I'd love to hit that up, but we're out of carrying capacity, and basically everything is terrible. Your blue die is big. I think we might... well, let's go ahead and recruit at the village. Go ahead and get one of those camels for now. Ah, they won't let me. Okay. Well, I told you I was going to come back for this tusk. I have not changed my mind on that. But what would I trade it for? What would I trade for it? It has 15 value, so it's like a medkit and medkit and change. Honestly, nothing in my inventory is worth less than the 60 funds. That's not true. I'll trade you some jewels. I'll trade you back these jewels. And a medkit. Yeah, that seems sensible. That's fine. Deal. Okay, let us rest here. No, Sergeant Harold Jeremiah is one of the only people in my party that I actually like. So 14 days until that person arrives. We can't actually even beat them. Is it worth turning around and going back into the desert? I don't actually even think so, because the things that we know are still out here are not necessarily things where we're going to be able to get treasure. Yeah, let's just leave. So I'm going to rest again, then. I refuse to hand over the mummy. Sleep. Run. Okay. No, I did not return to the village. Alright. So that, honestly, considering how screwed up our party members are, that didn't really go that poorly. And we actually did pretty well on fame. I guess just we lost 200 fame by not being fast, and that's a problem. And we didn't find any new instruments for the guy, but we do have the 3 instruments that we kept in the ship's hold. Yeah, crummy. Alright, come on, give me something that makes my crew members inedible. This could be interesting. It probably interacts well with the campsite, but heavy carrier. Our party is tended to be very human, and no pack animals means kind of a lack of inventory slots. So we're definitely gifting all the mummies, selling all the tusks. Now this is interesting. Do I sell the dinosaur skull? It says we'll reveal a prehistoric region of the world map when brought back home. And the last time we tried just giving this away immediately, it didn't actually do that. That could have just been a bug, but it also might be the way it actually functions. I'm going to keep it for now. We'll not obviously carry it around or anything. A narrow lead on fame, reasonable amount of funds. I don't know. I'm not ecstatic about how things are going, but Let's go to the Curious Prehistoric Lands. I know we're not going to be able to use our village abilities very much, but there is one village, and maybe we can recruit a sweet dinosaur or something. Hand over all these horn flutes, man. Beautiful. That's all. We're good. Your missing husband? Sure, I'll try to find your missing husband. Absolutely. So... I do really want to not have any cannibals on the crew anymore. Teamster's valuable. Man, everybody in the crew is valuable. You're the most expendable, but even so, you're very good. Ooh, I will take a new cook. Why aren't all the cooks in the world alcoholics? Okay. Weather balloons. Apparently whiskey. We got this alcoholic. Some dynamite. Some... We actually will need machetes this time. A lot of torches, a lot of shovels, and that's like a tremendous amount of garbage in my inventory. There will be some ways to use, there will be some opportunities to use rope as well, but we're actually kind of pushing it already with our inventory spaces. I think I'm going to let us just, let's just bank a little bit of funds. Deal. Alright, here we go. Here's hoping that this one turns out to be a little bit more forgiving than the one we just did. And really, we need to find a hut, or at least some mushrooms that are appropriate. Alright, so let's access the ship storage. Let's throw this in there. I'm going to throw that in there as well. We're going to hope to not have to use that. Okay. And I'm going to bring some water, because if you want to be a winner, you got to have some water. Alright, so we're at 1 standing right now. What is here? Blue mushroom and horn flute. I'm going to take the blue mushroom. I'm not going to take the horn flute. And we'll be using this in the very near future. Alright, I'm going to move to here in a way that reveals that question mark over there and only costs us 44 sanity. This will help us do a little bit of planning. If this turns out to be the village, I'll stop right now. Oh. Okay. Let us barter. So, I would like this, and you guys can have a bunch of machetes. I want to get to 3 standing. Deal. So recruit. Okay, we are not given the option of a dinosaur. I really want a dinosaur. Man, sucks. Alright, so a shaman could be interesting. Do we want to replace one of our cannibals with a shaman? Honestly, yeah, I really do. I really do want to replace both of them, actually. Both the shamans have negative traits that are very annoying. The warrior does not, and also notice the warrior's die is unusual. It has 2 claw attacks in place of 1 sword and 1 man, which is actually a bummer. Like, that makes the die way worse. Superstitious is basically just doesn't allow you to use stone circles and stuff. That one's not so bad, really. Kleptomaniac can be a real problem. So if we were to recruit one of these guys, would we replace Timster or the Scout? It's got to be the Scout, right? As much as I'm having problems with Timster. We're losing a hand, though. We're losing a green die. We still have 2, I guess. We gotta start shuffling these cannibals out. If the game's not going to give me the opportunity to remove the cannibal thing, we're going to have to just get them out of the party. I'm going to try this one. And then... rest. Timster approached me with a request. He had fallen in love with one of the natives. You know what? Yes, you can stay, buddy. I'll take the freestanding. And we get to keep the dog, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. That's totally fine. So we're going to throw out the water. I guess go this way first. I'm not going to level anybody up just yet. My plan is to hold on to the weather balloons. Oh, hey, we found the guy. No, what we needed was more cannibals. And then, Hijiksepi started a fire. Because of course. Of course she started a fire. That's like her whole deal. Okay. Long dead elephants. What do we find? A tusk. A single tusk. That's cool. And we found some wildlife, which is actually very beneficial for us. And we have a shotgun. So let's hold all of these dice, I think. Roll. Sure. Roll. No shotgun. Wow, you suck. Okay. So it's kick, kick to kill one of them. Curse of Poison's really bad. We can get a precise attack. And a Rite of Unity. And a sword by itself. And then we're just getting hit by hyenas? How sad is that? Oof. I can't believe what a hard time we're having rolling shotgun. Okay, finally. 20 sanity. Level the cook up. Two slots over. Well, we may as well just pop this right now. Didn't really get a lot of information there. And then I think the weather balloons. Okay, the weather balloon revealing the location of a seal was really nice. I'm a big fan of these weather balloons. Everybody's loyalty's going all to hell because they desire alcohol. There. Alcohol for everyone. Examine the shrine. Climb it without safety. We have 4 red dice. I'm sure we'll be fine. Fate smiled upon us. Nobody fell to their death. Okay. Tome page of waterfall creation is not actually probably all that useful. Oh, I'm not using my crystal ball at all. Let's see what's over... I guess let's see what's right here. Okay, so a big fat load of nothing, actually. We have to drop 2 items. We're really tearing through these. I guess it's going to be the shovels. We're probably not going to find anything that's worth shoveling. Nothing that's worth digging for. And then, I guess the teeth. Even though we know we're going to use teeth, we also know we're going to use everything else that we have. So let's charge at full speed. Alright, looks like it stopped gaining in size. Sometimes the chasm it creates is very small, and sometimes it is very, very large. Yeah, alright, let's explore this tunnel. Where's it go? And then Hijiksepi started a fire, cause... Screw her. No, leave. I'm gonna go up here, which is a place that will not burn. And then we're gonna make camp, I think. And sleep out the fire. If we butcher one of the animals, we'll gain much needed energy. No. I'm not butchering the dog. Alright. St. Harold Jeremiah mocked me. Whatever, I don't care. Really? The chef hates everything. The chef's loyalty is always decreased. I'm pretty sure that the fire won't affect us up here on the hill. And I really need to get over there is the thing. I think we can pack up. We will drink some whiskey. Takes us to exactly 100 while restoring some much needed loyalty. And then we can run over here, hit this thing, and then get the hell out of here before all the volcanoes erupt again. And we are actually seeing like a huge number of caves for some reason. That's pretty weird. Well, we're just going to have to pick which ones we want to explore. I think this one looks fine. Let's investigate the remains of these explorers and find some more cool stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, a mountain near 2 volcanoes. That describes pretty much every mountain out here. And with a forest 1 space up and to the left of the mountain. Although I guess the value of that might be lowered. Yep, got it right here. The value of that might be lowered with volcanoes constantly burning the forests off. It may not actually turn out to be useful. Okay, so if we wanted to get this, the best thing to do would be to go back through the cave with one of our torches. I want to hold the shovel because I actually do want to dig this. There's so many caves. It's hard to imagine that dropping the torches could be right. But also nothing else could be right, it seems like. I don't know how we're going to do this. I wish we had more carrying capacity. I wish we had a nice, well-saddled buffalo. I'm going to drop the jewels. No, I'm going to drop the pelt. Okay, so the way to do this is to go back through this cave. Before I do that, do I want to loop around and check this out? Oh, actually, I'm adjacent to it. Because using a cave puts you into the cave slot. Okay, well, I don't think I need either of those. Alright, let's go dig up a treasure. Let's trade our shovel for whatever is in that pit. 3 days of walking in an underground tunnel. That sounds like hell to me, basically. Alright, so which spot is it? It's up and to the left of the mountain. Alright, maybe we'll make camp here. We'll see. Okay, a moonstone. That's not awesome. A fine location for a camp. And now people are trying to strangle each other. Let's arrest this guy. Okay, we just barely got a sword. Because I don't care about his loyalty. Alright, we have 43 days. I'm going to rest one more time. 43 days is not as much time as it probably sounds like. Let's pack the camp up. And a fire starts. Great. Ooh. It's dangerous to do this thing with a cannibal in the party. But we're going to throw caution to the wind. And receive a whole lot of stuff. And receive raptors. Okay, we managed to get away from that one without it aggroing. This one has aggroed, and so we shall fight. And as ever, we fail to roll the thing we need. Come on, shotgun. Okay. This seems like a good opportunity to use the power blast. Alright, there's a lot of ways this could go right. Oof. Alright, nobody died. Well, looking for shotgun combo ideally, but actually I think we got it even without the shotgun. Because we do kick into precise attack. Oh, we need one more point of damage. I guess we'll do it with the shotgun. We'll loot this dude, and we'll eat all of his meat. His delicious, delicious meat. And then this is 80 funds worth of raptor skin that we just got. So that's pretty hard to discard. And we need to drop 2 item slots worth of stuff. Jeez. Wondering if it's best to go down here and teleport back to this cave. Like, this cave is really well located. Yeah, I think it probably is. We can probably weave. This space might catch on fire. We can mostly probably weave through the burned out space. So I still need to drop 2 things. Let's drop the ropes. And what else could we drop? What else do we have that's not really valuable? This is 80 trade, right? Like, that's hard to say no to. Out of curiosity, can I crystal ball over here? I'm super torn. I keep wanting to throw away the torches and then realizing that I need the torches to get back through. We could drop something that's worth money. We could drop the moonstones because buried pyramids generally don't require them. I don't know if that's always the case, though. I haven't had that many opportunities to check. Maybe it's just these jewels. We're using the machete a lot. Nah, let's drop the machete. Okay. So let's see if we can make this happen. Oh. I think we're gonna fight the raptors. As always, I'm a little, wow. So wait, not to change stream, or change horses mid-thought stream here, but I'm totally doing that. Rite of Unity is something I haven't experimented with a tremendous amount, and I actually don't know all the combos that go with the purple dye, I'm sure, because I only know one thing that it does. But this Rite of Unity seems fairly powerful. Being able to heal someone in combat to remove their wounds seems awesome. Oh, you suck. So these guys have 5 health? Why do they have to have 5 health? Alright. We can do this. And unfortunately, at that point, we just have to let them go. But it does give us 5 shielding. Eat a couple of their attacks. That hurt. Right, Power Blast. Followed by kick. Kick in the dinosaur head. Take all. Cook all this meat. I should have leveled up the cook before doing that. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like this. This is the only way that feels really safe. Alright, so let's go back through our cave. And how do we get through here? Oh, there's a empty water spot right there. Alright, let's explore this cave on our way to the Golden Pyramid. We are super slow. Super slow. Pygmy zombies. A lot more dangerous if you don't have a shotgun. Okay, free mummy. Sure. Ooh, 2 mummies. That's awesome, but also it does cause a problem. I think we're going to discard the torch. Let's drink some whiskey. I don't think I want to throw away the rest of the whiskey. That seems like a disastrous idea to me. Let's get a view of this. Okay, so not terribly interesting then. Definitely don't want to throw out the crystal ball. The crystal ball could be a lifesaver on this difficulty. Everything here is so valuable. This is 80 funds. This is only 60. Honestly, it might be the jewels. I want to hold the whiskey. I want to hold the dynamite. I feel kind of silly dropping jewels, but I think it's right. I think it's the right move. Okay, so what is this? Oh. Let's level up Jeremiah. Get some extra sanity from this battle. Alright, all we need is man. Show me man. Shotgun power blast. Awesome. Alright, what do these guys have? Some mushrooms and some spears and stuff. Take it all and then throw it all away? I'm a little reticent to use the mushrooms, you know? Yeah, screw that. And I don't want this, and I don't want this. Alright, there's no sense not hitting the golden pyramid right away. Alright, time to return to the ship. We can do this on the way. No, I'm not going to roll a die on that. That seems unsafe. So what's the best way back? We can go to here and camp in the wild. We have to go under, though, realistically. Let's go this way. Fight this raptor. Oh, wow, it's only one raptor, too. That does not bode well for him. Cutting riposte. Actually, we're just going to point blank you. I'm going to gamble and try to roll man here. Okay. I guess that wasn't actually that much of a gamble. Is it better to dynamite him? No, it's not. This way only 2 people get injured. And then obviously we can trivially kill him from there. We have 200 funds worth of raptor skins on us right now. Actually, we may as well just toss the meat. Do I want to get this? I'm a little concerned that Hijikasepi might eat somebody, or I guess that Ashford might. Now let's get out of here. We are not getting back to the ship before most of those people are back. Well, there's not anything I can do about it. Actually, you know what? I bet I would have been fine to just move to this village. Well, maybe not. It's a lot of space. We definitely can't do it if we have to stop in the middle. Or rather, stop beforehand. We don't have a blue die, so we won't be able to talk next. I'll talk into staying with us at the end, which is a shame. I wasn't thinking about this. Alright, let's do 5 damage to both the mummies. We'll flank one. Man. I guess do this, and then gain 2 points of shielding, and then just get murdered. Well, that's not so bad. Okay, that's pretty good. So we can take this mummy down this turn with a kick and a dog claw. And then this mummy gets kicked as well. I make a point of shielding. And then a little bit of healing. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And kick. Okay, got our mummies back. We gain a tremendous amount of sanity when we do that. Well, here's hoping that our high-level British soldier will not get murdered anytime soon. So we're going to come in last again. We We walked through a fire. Yeah, we sure did. And we lost the cannibal. I'm not really that broken up about it. Alright, I think we have to, do that, and then throw away one more slot worth of stuff, which I hate to do. I honestly think that it might be the moonstones. We can find moonstones next time, if we need them. But I'm very concerned about keeping all of the stuff that I have here. I think it's all quite good. Alright, go with quickness. Do not step in the fire. So we're going to have to make use of our ability to double recruit. That's all. We'll be fine. We've gotten pretty lucky. Everybody's wounds have healed naturally. Nobody's getting infections. Let us sail home victoriously. We do not have the ability to do this, but I will roll on my dice setter anyway. Okay. Nuxaltok decided to stay in her home country, but she did good work while she was with us. Things went okay. Once again, we did not get any time bonus at all. We do get a secret world bonus. I totally forgot about that. But we did complete our mission. And we have quite a bit of treasure. So this is terrible because it only reduces the base sanity cost by 1. I'm going to take Eagle Eye. We lost our scout, but I'd still like to be able to see. This game is not going that well for us. It's definitely going to be a close one. So let's sell, gift, keep all the teeth. These are worth more now. I'm going to sell all of them. And then gift all of these. Yeah, I don't need 360 funds, but I do need more fame. Alright, well that's going to be it for this episode of The Curious Expedition. Come back next time. I'm feeling pretty confident now that we have a shotgun. We're going to be able to handle combat very well. We still have to mess with our party composition a little bit, replace the people who need replacing. And then we still need to find a shaman as well, because my crew members have really gained a lot of negative traits. Hopefully, we can find some of that next time. And we'll see you then.